Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday. Heck yeah. It's Friday. Everything's still a mess from yesterday's stream. I need to turn my overlays back on. You guys didn't remind me to turn the overlays back on. Okay, that overlay's on. This one's off. Turn that on. What about this one? Turn that back on too. Overlay. There you go. Can't have you guys not seeing your beautiful selves. How's everyone doing today? I missed some stuff. Oh shoot, Derek, $20. Cheers, appreciate it. Last time you had problems with the heat creeping out, melting the plastic and bottom. What's the plan this time? Glad you asked, Derek. Derek also gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers, appreciate it. So the plan is YOLO. I've actually, a bunch of parts have been reprinted in material with a higher temperature tolerance. There is some reflective aluminum tape along with using stainless steel screws this time, so it transfers less heat. We should be okay. So yeah, sorry, I just got like 20 DMs. So how's everyone doing today? It is Friday. It is cold out. I've turned off the heater yesterday. So I've been running a heater in the garage the past couple days and it's been like, not bad. I turned it off last night. Yeah, it got cold in here. So now I got the heater cranked again. Hopefully I'm wearing a sweater for a reason today. Would pekk screws help? Maybe, probably, but I don't think that's a big problem. We're running a different hot end too. And the plastic that's around, I don't think we're gonna run into the same issues. If we do, it's content. Famous last words. Exactly. Sub for a week, first time catching live. Cheers, Simon. Melted print head number 2. No, we're gonna be better than that this time. Things are gonna work this time. So what are we doing today? Well, first off, you're gonna enter for your chance to win a spool of Polymaker filament, because every stream we give away a spool of Polymaker filament. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance to win. So today we are doing something we try. Well, we're not doing the exact same thing. We're doing something slightly different. So it was last year. I don't know exactly when, but it was around some point in the past, because everything is technically some point in the past. We tried printing Ultim. So the kind of the meme is, does it print Ultim? Everyone, for some reason, in 3D printing, there's this like, I'm gonna call it a fetish. There's a fetish with some people wanting to print Ultim and pekk and PEI on generic consumer off-the-shelf machines. I don't know why. The stuff's like $80 for 250 grams of the stuff. So I don't know why people want to, but it's a thing where people want to print Ultim and pekk and all these crazy engineering stuff on commercial off-the-shelf machines. So a couple months ago, a while ago, somebody sent me some Ultim to try. If you're wondering how Ultim went, I will show you. I will gift you a prediction of the future. Actually, not quite a prediction, but a artist representation of what's probably gonna happen. So this is what happened when we tried to print Ultim on Toasty Boy. Historical people would say, the front fell off. So yeah. So that was a nylon or a polycarbonate, a CF glass. I think it was carbon fiber nylon or carbon fiber polycarbonate, I think. Yeah, it didn't go too well, and that was with a mosquito. Now, since then, there's been some upgrades to Toasty Boy. Now, what is Toasty Boy? It's on the shelf right now because it's preheating, because the filament's still drying. Toasty Boy is a Voron V1.8. It is not a high temperature printer. It doesn't have a chamber heater. doesn't have a chamber heater, but it is insulated to all hell, and it's built with higher temperature components. It's got high temp belts, it's got high temp motors. The entire interior of the machine is insulated. The bed is really attached, so I feel safe running it at 120 degrees Celsius. It's got a Revo high temp hot end that's rated up to 500 degrees Celsius. The tool head that holds it is now a mixture of carbon fiber nylon and glass filled high temperature nylon. So hopefully it works today. Hopefully. So what do we got on tap? Well, I've got my bag of desiccant that's just drying out, but this is what we got on tap. Pekk. Carbon X Pekk Black A. I don't know what pekk-a is. There's pekk-a and pekk like C. Pekk-a plus CF. This requires a bed temperature of 120 to 140 Celsius. We're going to be on the low side of that. We'll be at 120. And an extruder temperature of 360 to 390. We're going to go on the higher end of that. So this has been running in my dehydrator for the better part of since yesterday. Is it dry? I'm hoping. It came out of the package. The package was still vacuum sealed, and it went right into my dehydrator, which has been running at as hot as it goes, which is 70. Ooh, hey, I haven't done the peel on this yet. Here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. We're hoping. It's a little sad there's no PS sticker on the door behind here. What do you mean printed solid? There's a printed solid sticker on there. Right here, David. Right there, printed solid. There's the printed solid sticker on. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little heart, David. By the way, everyone say hi, David. David, are you going to Smurf? You're going to Smurf, right? You're going to be at Smurf, right? You're going to be at Smurf. I got chocolate everywhere. I gotta clean this. Chocolate everywhere. There's going to be melted chocolate everywhere after today's stream. Reflection makes it hard to see. Yeah, where's that reflect? Oh, it's coming from the overhead lights. No, I'm sending Dustin to Smurf. I wish my boss sent me places. Oh wait, I am my own boss. Taylor, go to Smurf. Okay, well, I'm going to Smurf. So, today's stream's gonna be pretty, hopefully relaxing. I've got the lo-fi tunes going. We are just gonna print and chill today. The next couple 2 weeks is gonna be a complete mess on this channel. There probably, okay, stream tomorrow is a big maybe. And if there is, it won't be at a regular time, but it might. I don't know. My wife got mandated overtime this weekend, so she's working. So there may or may not be a stream this weekend. Simple as that. And then next week is Smurf, so I got to pack and get everything ready. So the next 2 weeks on the channel, there's gonna be good content because hopefully I'll be streaming from Smurf in the Cocoa Press video, but it's gonna be a little random. He's been good all year and he likes to party with the E3D folks, so this trip is his part. Fair enough. Hey, everyone likes to party with the E3D folks. Anyone who's involved in 3D printing knows E3D party hard. Okay, I gotta get this off the shelf. So what do we got here? What is this? This should probably be in a vacuum bag. Glass filled nylon. Yeah, this should be in a vacuum bag. So first off, we have my little container. This is how I feed these hygroscopic filaments. So this is just a hunting container box. I don't know. I made a video on how it is, but it's got a rubber seal. It's got a little filament holder in it, and then this big old bag of desiccant sits in here. And that's how it works. So it keeps stuff dry. as long as possible. I'm keeping this in here as long as possible, by the way. By the way, I'm not stalling. We're just waiting on stuff to heat up. Cocoa press needs to print a giant grub screw. That is one of the first things we printed on the cocoa press. The Saturday night where all we did was stay up late drinking and printing on the cocoa press, I printed a grub screw and then I ate it after trying to use it as a shot glass. I have the same dehydrator, but I put a humidity and heat indicator inside. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of them. I mean, I've got like, I've got this guy. We'll throw this in here. Let's see what, leave that in there for a bit, see what comes out at. Because nobody wants to party with their boss. I'm my own boss and I love partying with me, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna put this on the ground now for now, so I have room to put the printer on the table. Because what we gotta do is we gotta move the printer from up here onto the table, and then we gotta let it keep heating up. There we go. Or Smurf on a week. Yeah, Smurf's gonna be awesome. Smurf is gonna be awesome. What should I shout to you to get a selfie? Taylor works, or Nero. I'm trying to move in, like, if you notice that the current trend with tech YouTubers is to use their name. So you have, you know, Joel Telling, William Osmond, well, Jerry Rig Everything's. Is Jerry Riggs, what is Jerry Riggs Everything's name? Is his name Jerry? Anyways, a lot of people are using their name now, and I try to use my name more now, but I don't like my name being like the front and center in the branding, but I like having my name known more out there. I don't know, it is what it is. All of them here to go to Smurf. Only reminder of why we won the war. Just admit it, you just don't want to accidentally drive on the wrong side of the road. That's kind of my worry, is driving on the wrong side of the road over there. Okay, where's the plug on this? Is it on this side? Yeah, it's on this side. Okay. Unplug in the printer in 3, 2, 1. I can get the plug out. Okay. Plug out? Plug's out. Okay. Oh yeah, this barely fits in here. Shit, I forgot about that. I forgot about this. Okay, you come here. Damn it. Okay, don't drop the rep box again. Pooch will have my head. Knocking stuff over there. How did I get this out? There's like a trick to getting this out, and I can't remember what it is. There's a trick to it, and I can't remember how I got it out. You know what, screw it, I'll just do this. You wanna know what's holding me up? You ready? You wanna know how tight this fits in here? The little tabs that hold the top panel on catch. I have to take that one off so I can literally, look, that's how tight it is in here. Okay, don't drop the printer. There we go. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, I'll put that back on. But yeah, that's how tight it is up there. Okay, let's plug this back in and get it back heating up. And hopefully, running the dehydrator in a printer bed at 120 doesn't blow a circuit. Because this is all plugged into the same circuit the computer's on right now. So, actually, I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. We will find out in a minute. Did I take the bottom sheet off? Of that? No. Okay, so that's booted up. Okay, so, well, that's doing that. So if you're wondering what the inside is, who's this guy? Anyways, so as you can see, the whole printer is covered in Reflectex. So everything is insulated inside this printer. I've got what I like to call ghetto nevermore. I don't have an Evermore in here, but I've got two 4020s that blow air up. So they recycle the air. I call them the convection fans. So I've got two fans down here that suck in the cold air on the bottom and they blow it up the back, and it acts like a convection oven. So basically that way it forces the bed to be on more and it heats the whole chamber up. So the bed will do 120. It is a flex plate, but it is a flex plate with nothing on it. Because this machine prints a lot of stuff that is random, I don't trust PEI on the bed. So what it is it's actually, which one is it? It's this one. It's a plain stainless steel bed with this on it, North Print 3D printer bed adhesive. It's the strong stuff. So basically I'm relying on glue. This way, worst comes to worst, it's a steel bed. I don't have to worry about fusing anything to my bed. So I don't have to worry about, like, you know, PEI, certain nylons and pekk-a will stick to the bed if it's a PEI bed and you don't use it. This, it doesn't really. Aren't you losing all that chamber temperature? I am. I'm gonna lose a bunch of chamber temperature because we're gonna have to load the filament. But right now I'm just heat soaking the whole machine, basically. That's kind of the goal, is just heat soak the machine for now, and then we'll print something. So we need to print something. So let's actually fire this up. Is this Toasty? This is Toasty. Okay. Oh, I already have Toasty set up in here. Toasty. There we go. There's Toasty. We're gonna do a Benchy. We are not gonna be fancy. We're just gonna go straight trying to do a Benchy. Nothing fancy. PA high temp. So obviously we're gonna have to. There's no pekk profile. Does Toasty not even have an LCD? No, it doesn't. I have a mini micro 12864 screen I was gonna put on this machine at one point, and I just never did. I just never did. Simple as that. So we need to make a pekk profile. So we'll start with our high temp glass filled profile. We're gonna call this. So it's not a PA. What filament's the closest to pekk? Yeah, we'll just leave it this for now. I'm gonna call it something. Flow ratio 1, enable pressure advanced. No, I use the built-in PA. Density, sure. Okay. $380. The nozzle temp for the first layer will be 390. Yes, shut up. And everything else will be 380. The bed will be 120 through the whole thing. We are not gonna go fast. We are not gonna go fast. Cooling, we are gonna use minimal fan, and by minimal I mean no fan. But we will be enforcing a min layer time, which would be what? Minimum layer time would be what? 6. We'll do 6 seconds. And print speed. Got no overhangs. But printer go burr. We're printing stuff that costs 80 cents a gram. we ain't. What are we doing? We're gonna print pekk. So we're trying to make a pekk profile here. Yeah, that should work. Save as pekk p. What? There we go. That should work. Okay. This plate. There we go. Our strength, we're gonna drop this down. We're gonna do 15%. We'll do 2 walls, 5 top, 4 bottom. There you go. Yeah, this is not yellow filament. It's still a sub-hour Benchy. Like, let's be honest. %, scale. We're gonna go with the standard scale to start. Simply for the fact that I don't want to waste that much filament. So that's still dehydrated. What is it in? It is 50 degrees in the dehydrator with 10% humidity. Yeah, it's 10% humidity in the dehydrator right now. So everything's heating up. The bed's at 120. Don't trust this chamber temperature thing. This is, I don't know. I shoved a random thermistor I had just in the chamber, and it's just kind of sitting there. So I don't really trust it for temperatures because it's just kind of sitting in the back. So I don't trust this temperature. The bed is one I trust more, but even then it takes time for the metal to heat up. So what speeds do you, it depends on the machine, Ryan, it depends on the machine and what I'm printing. But a lot of the time I just use the default profile. So do I have any snow yet? No, it was -2 this morning though. It was -2 this morning, which means it was like 4 in the garage. Now it's up to like 12 in the garage. It was a bit nipply out here today. Doesn't look like a chocolate printer. No. Although, to be fair, okay. The chocolate printer, I think, or actually no. The filament I'm printing on here costs $80 for 250 grams, where the chocolate printer costs $65 for 650 grams. So this is less economical than the chocolate printer. So we got that going for it, which is nice. We just had a 100-kilometer-hour blizzard a couple days ago. Where the hell do you live, Dougal? -5 and... Oh, by the way, Rose, since you're here, I need your address. I DM'd you for the stuff for the prizes for last month. I don't think you ever gave me your address. So I shipped the other guy's stuff out, but I never actually shipped your stuff out because I don't think I ever actually sent me your address. It's like all automated. So I need your address, so DM me that. It's almost criminal to print a Benchy in this expensive filament. I mean, what else are we gonna use it for? I mean, what else am I going to use this filament for? Let's be honest here. I mean, for everyone at home that wants to print crazy stuff on an ender, what are you using it for? Let's be honest. What are you actually using it for? You're using it for internet points at most. Let's be honest here. Let's not bullshit ourselves. Y'all are here for the internet clout. Okay, I don't think any more time is really gonna... I don't think an extra 10 minutes is gonna get this going. So at least let's get the filament loaded in the machine. So unfortunately, I don't think you guys... Hey, you guys can kind of see. Look at this. They don't got a clip. They zip tie the filament to the spool. They don't even bother with the little clip. They just zip tie it. That way you can use the whole thing. You don't have to worry about the that little bit with the tape on it. You can use the whole spool. Okay, so let's. Oh, that stuff's stiff. Oh, this is gonna be stiff. Okay. So we put that on my spool holder, and then you come out. Oh, this is gonna be. Okay. Oh, this is stiff. This is real stiff. Oh, this is real stiff. Hopefully this don't tangle. Hopefully this don't, oh God, it's gonna tangle, whatever. I'm like running it through my fingers and I could feel it like scraping my fingers. It's like, I don't like it. Well, hopefully that feeds right. We'll see. Worst comes to worst, it don't work. I mean, that's a pretty simple way to deal with it. If it don't work, it don't work. Oh yeah, I gotta. Motors off. Also, it's kind of good I'm wearing sleeves, so if I bump the bed, which is 120 Celsius, I don't burn myself. And I'm just realizing I have some of the glass filled in here, so I actually got to heat that up. Okay. Let's home. I got to heat up that hot end. Okay. Close the door. Don't let the heat out. G1 X 1.5 Y 125 Z 50 or Z 75. There we go. And now we got to heat up that extruder to 360. I love pekk and Ultim currently certifying both of the material for aircraft components use. Have great fun of 200 pages of raw testing dinosaur. That is cool, RW. Like these materials are amazing. Like if you actually have a machine that can properly take advantage of pekk and Ultim and those other engineering grade high temperature materials, that bed is hot. If you have a machine that can take care of that, like actually utilize it, the material is amazing. Like, as the kiddies would say, no cap for real, for real. It's actually amazing stuff. It's just the vast majority of people do not need that. Like, I don't need that. I've got this 250 grams. I'm gonna print a few things if this works, just to kind of, you know, I'll print a Voron afterburn or stealth burn front face just to be cool, and a few other random things. But that's it. That's all I want out of this, because holy shit, this stuff is not, you know, real world usable material for any practical sense. Okay, so there we go. Glass filled that. So now we play the install the filament without breaking it game. There we go. I will say this is actually less stiff than the glass filled stuff. Okay, and lock. And that is that. Okay. So we got that. So let me just extrude 5 millimeters of filament. Okay. track photo. There we go. Okay. Simple as that. Warren V0 out of pekk. Was it Malcop who did that? Somebody's already done it. Okay, so that's all in there. That's all that. That's gonna be a mess, but I'll let it be. And we're good. So now, oh God, I gotta move the camera back. Shoot, forgot I moved the camera. Now we wait. Now we wait. And I try to get the camera set up so you guys can see what's going on in here. There you go. You can see inside the printer. There we go. And I forgot to move the camera again. Shit. There we go. We use a Fortis 900 MC and they are a great replacement part. Are lightly loaded aluminum parts. There you go. You're gonna try. What is PPS? A polypropylene, polypro something? What is PPS? Polyether ketone ketone. That's actually easier to say. Like I could say polyether ketone ketone pretty easily. I can't say what ABS is easily. So. Okay, let's pump this bed up to 120 now. Why even try on a Voron when you have Pekk Master sitting on the shelf behind you, the Tico for Dawn? I could try and feed the Tico some Pekk. It would be hilarious, but then it would never work again because I'm pretty sure that would completely destroy that tool, that hot end. And the nozzle is non-replaceable, and this is carbon fiber, so we're not gonna risk it, unfortunately. It's kind of like the poor man's peak, works similar but easy to print and much cheaper. Can the bamboo do it? Probably not. The bamboo bed, I don't think will get hot enough, and I don't think the chamber on the bamboo gets nowhere near hot enough. The bamboo leaks like a sieve, enclosure wise. This is, as you can see inside, much more insulated. So this should have a little bit better odds, I think, with printing. Right now we're just letting it heat soak. Am I going to Smurf? I am going to Smurf. I am going to Smurf. I need to talk to E3D. I want to donate something to the prize pool. One second here. Yeah, I got a little something of history. I kind of want to donate to the prize pool for the charity, the Smurf raffle. An original taco raven, a functional taco raven. One date with Nero. I worry about Clockwork 2's filament path not being constrained enough for flexible. It's fine. Clockwork 2 is fine with flexibles. It's been tested. Graphics calculator. Yeah, an original Taco Raven. That literally was running Tall Boy for a while. What brand pekk? It's 3D FX or not 3D FX. It's not a Voodoo 2. It's 3DX Tech. Yeah, 3DX Tech. It's their Carbon X pekk-a CF15. For 250 grams of it, it cost $83. So for the fan of the channel that sent it to me, I appreciate it. Okay. I think we're hot enough. Okay. So we got our hot Benchy. Hot Benchy. Okay. Upload and print. Hot Benchy. Whew. How much do you set the internal temperature for this filament? It recommends the bed at 120 to 140, and it recommends the hot end at 360 to 390. We are printing with the bed at 120 through the whole thing, because that's all I feel safe running this bed at regularly. The fuse on it, I have this bed fused for 135. I could probably push 130 on this bed. I don't want to risk it. The hot end, we're going to run at 390 for the first layer and drop it to 380 for every layer after, with no part fan cooling. This is a Revo high temp. I may end up turning on the part fan for like 5%, just so I have some air moving through the ducts, so they hopefully don't melt. Now the ducts on this, as you can see, are blue. That is glass-filled high-temperature nylon. It is Fetus's Next PA GF25. So it's 25% glass fiber, reinforced co-extrusion, nylon, high temperature, which was printed at 340 Celsius. So that's what the tool head is made out of. So I'm hoping it holds up. And then you can see I have aluminum tape in there too to act like a reflector to try and do that. Will a silicone sock resist? It's a Revo high temp. It goes up to 500 Celsius. No. We're at 325 Celsius. I can't remember what we PID tuned this at. I think we PID tuned it at like 400. Have I tried the ErcFub 2 beta? No, I have not. I have not. How hot do these motors get? The motors are, I don't know. I don't know. They've never been an issue. Fun fish fact, most good NEMA 17 motors are rated to about 100 Celsius. They'll run at 100 Celsius, up to 100 Celsius, and they start. Usually, it's not your motor failing, it's your driver overheating. Like, motors can run hot. Like, your stepper motors can run pretty hot before they actually fail. I think way more people put heat sinks on them that really don't need to put heat sinks on them, and I don't know why people put heat sinks on stepper motors. Did you see the 3D printing nerd? No, I haven't seen that one yet. He put out a bunch of videos this week. Normally he does Friday videos, but he put out a bunch this week, so I haven't watched that yet. Oh, it's doing things. So I've got my hand on the e-stop. I got a feeling this might take a few tries before we get it good. I'm also printing with a brim. And again, this is on a flex plate with just adhesive helper on it. Oh, I could smell the heat coming off of this. I put heatsink on the steppers. Okay, you can put heatsinks on the step drivers. Yeah, the stepper drivers, yeah, you put heatsink, but the stepper motors, you really don't have to. Sensorless is kind of iffy with warm motors. Huh, that's something I haven't really thought of, because usually when you do your home, the motors are kind of cool. Is it smoking? It might be smoking. I really gotta adjust the tolerance. It is hunting for way too accurate of a tolerance that this machine should be doing. There we go. Also, oh yeah, it's a little warm. Let me just make sure I don't actually have. No, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. What probe is that? An inductive probe that is really hot. It's got insulation on it though, so it should be okay. Remember, this is a Voron V1.8. This predates, like, this is the depreciated design before tried it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is filament coming out? Is it doing anything? It's not doing anything. One second. Yeah, we got nothing. Okay. Yeah, we got nothing. Okay. Pause. Drop the bed. And get my tweezers. Let's fix this now. Ooh. No filament. Should be feeding filament. Oh yeah, filament's coming out. Okay, let's see here. Let's extrude some filament. Mouse over here. Oh, that is. Okay, there we go. Now it's purging. Now it's purging. Okay. Try that hot Benchy again. Let's try hot Benchy again. Okay. Does pekk smell as bad as ABS? Actually, no. Set your first. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Let's pause. Let's drop these speeds and feeds. How fast? I don't even know how fast we're going. Oh, these are way too fast. You know what I'm gonna do? Because what I got first layer is that, yeah, 5 millimeters a second, 7 for the infill. Outer wall, we'll do 30. We don't want to go fast. Pekk can be printed fast. Well, here, how about we slice it slow, and we'll slice it slow, and we'll just adjust the speeds in the slicer or in the thing if we need to. Trying to see now it's like, oh, you guys got to slow down. You got to slow down. What happened to fast? I thought we were cool about being fast. I thought we were supposed to be cool. Playing out at 2.4. Is a Pi 02 powerful enough for fluid in a camera? It is. It is. The only downside with a Pi 02 is the connections. You remember you only have like the one USB micro or mini or whatever it is, and that's it. And then the ribbon cable. So that's kind of the downside with a Pi 0. Personally, I like Pi 02s. It's just, you know, I'd much prefer a full-size Pi on a full-size machine just for the usability, because that way you can plug in, like, you know, you got your USB ADXL, you just plug it in on a USB port. You don't have to worry about adapters or anything because you have full-size USB. So I kind of prefer full-size on full-size machines, but if it's a small machine, YOLO it, go for something small. So that smoking was it purging out a bunch of contamination from the old filament, I think. Or any oils from my skin that were on the nozzle too. The Pi cam. There you go. This runs just a generic Pi cam, as you can see. It's going to warp for sure. His chamber is not hot enough. I mean, it recommends 120 bed, and we got 120 bed. I've got my fans going. Okay, is it actually printing this time? I can't see shit. I can't see. 1 second. Nope, it's not sticking at all. Yeah, it's not sticking. Okay. How do we get this to stick? Yeah, it's not sticking. That's the problem. Where's my Z adjust? Maybe if we squish it to the bed a bit more. Up at 0.1. Nope. It's got bed adhesive on it. I've actually got bed adhesion on the bed. It's just not sticking. Smush and glue. Yeah, we might have to pause. Glue painter's tape. We're not doing that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that doesn't even stick. On the bright side, it's not sticking to the nozzle too bad. So let's see. You probably shouldn't put this on the bed hot, but the guys at Pantheon gave me some stuff that they said works really good for nylons. Probably shouldn't put it on hot, but I don't know what else option we got. Resume. Unable to resume. Okay, well, try again. Yeah, Pantheon gave me this stuff at Rapid. Nylon and co-poly bed prep. It's good for nylons and glass-filled stuff. try butter and some steak. I mean, the front hasn't fallen off yet, so I'll take it as a victory. Also, I'm pretty sure this vaporizing and me smelling it was probably not a great thing, but YOLO. Glue won't work since it's a different group of polymers than pekk. I mean, you put enough glue on a bed, eventually something will stick, right? Seriously, get some. Well, I don't have that right now, John. I don't have that right now. So we're kind of, I've got the 3D print stuff, and I've got this stuff. We're using what we got. We're using what we got. Well, it had glue on it before. I might have to, if this doesn't work, I wonder if actual just glue stick would be a good option. Like, I actually wonder if glue stick would be a good option for this. How hot is the chamber? Hot. Hey, Steve. I don't actually have a chamber thermistor I trust. It's reading 45, but I know it's not 45 in there. Hairspray. I don't have hairspray, actually. Okay, that's stuck. Okay, the purge line's stuck. Oh. It's trying to stick. It's trying to stick. Oh, I think we're good. Yeah, where'd I put the stupid mouse? Over here. It's trying to stick. I am baby stepping it down. ABS slurry. Maybe not hot enough. The bed's 120 Celsius. No, it's just pulling itself up. Yeah, it's yeah, it's not sticking. How do we get it to stick more? How do we get it to stick more? try this. A little bit more squish and a little bit more glue. It's too cold. I can't really push the bed. It says anywhere from a 120 to a 140 bed. How hot can I push this bed? What do I have it set up for? 125. Like, I can't really go hotter on the bed. I did drop the Z offset. What glue is that? 3D North Print 3D printer bed adhesion strong. It worked really good on the glass filled stuff. When I printed the glass filled high temp nylon, it worked great. The Vision Miner in stream chat. Oh, I know what the Vision Miner stuff is. I just don't have it. Also, I really don't want to pay $30 for 50 milliliters of adhesive. Or $60 for 120 milliliters, but I probably will have to. PI sheet. I don't want to use a PI sheet because it might bond to the PI sheet. It's, yeah. I print 316L with 17.4 pH, feedstock off FF. This isn't a lathe. Temperature's too low from opening and closing. I don't think it's chamber temp. You're so hot, so close to the bed for the first layer that I don't think opening the door really changes too much. I think like you're only gonna really affect it if you like really leave it open on the higher layers. This is why you don't print pekk at home. Vision Miner. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get some Vision Miner, it looks like. Glob of maple syrup. I do have maple syrup. Like, I am Canadian. I do have maple syrup readily available. Do I have a temperature? I do. It's rated for one. I'm pretty sure I put one of my 135s in there. Yeah. Try the ultimate again? What do you mean the ultimate? Because I use this stuff on all my printer beds, and it's been great. Real Canadian would have his maple syrup in his pocket all the time. Well, actually, fun fish fact. No. Andrew Rogers, $10. Cheers for the Vision Miner Fund. Yeah, maybe it'll be at Smurf, and I'll talk to him personally. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Vision Miner at any of the Rep Fests. Okay, let's see if this works. The purge line goes down. You printed Ultim on this printer almost. This is true. So you have 3D lac spray. I don't know what that is. Vision Miner hangs out at shows like Forum Next. Ah. Yeah, I go to Forum Next. Vision Miner's yeah. I guess that makes sense. Go full squish. Oh, I've already dropped my Z offset quite a bit. Okay, let's see if this is actually sticking this time. Stick to the bed, come on, stick to the bed, come on. There you go, stick to the bed. Look, look. It's sticking to the bed. It's sticking to the bed. Ah, shit, it's sort of sticking to the bed. No, it's not. It's not sticking to the bed. Why aren't you sticking? What does it recommend? Let me see here. What does this actually recommend? Stop opening the door. pekk-a CF. Yeah, they recommend nanopolymer adhesive for the bed. Yeah. Yeah, it's... How do we get this to stick? How do we get this to stick? Yeah, I'm canceling it. How do we get this to stick? Okay. Let's try some things here. Let's try. Okay, first things first. Get all this gunk off. Last thing we want to do is gum up our Revo high temp nozzle. There we go. Okay. Now, get this out of the printer. Okay. What should we put on the bed? What would be the best thing for the bed to keep it hot, or to? Should I put normal glue stick? Hairspray. I sand the bed. I don't have any sandpaper out here. Go glass glue stick. I could go get a glue stick. I think I may have a glue stick out here. Like literally just generic glue stick. I can probably just generically glue stick it. I probably do have glue stick out here. Well, hey, I've got a sanding pad. Yeah, I probably could do glue stick. I could get glue stick. Yeah, let me go grab a glue stick. I'll do glue stick quick. See if that works. Okay, talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're gonna be fancy. Wow. That dumps the heat real quick. So yeah, so let me wipe down the bed a bit with some ISO. I don't want to use I don't have Captain tape, no. I'm just gonna put regular glue stick. See if that helps a bit. Can't withstand it, but it will melt in PVC. So it melts around 90°C. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm only putting it at the front where we're printing. I'm only putting it where we're printing. Okay. Got a glue stick. Let that heat the bed up for a minute. We'll see if a glue stick works. Can you find the Z offset feed speed of the wipe line and use that? It's just a purge. The problem is it's way over purge. That's the thing. Okay, let's send it. Wait, that's PI sheet with glue stick to loosen the grip, maybe. I really don't want to put PI on here. Also, I don't think the PI would hold. Like, I would have to use textured. Print on a raft. Does this have raft settings? Can you do a raft? And it does have rafts. I mean, we could try a raft. Hot, benchy, raft. I mean, the problem is it's still got a stick. Print on a PC raft. I'm not going to print polycarbonate and then go and printing on the server because they are running chamber temps upwards of 130 and chamber temps under 80. Oof. Yeah, this is like today's stream is literally just adventuring. What does your initial line? It's a brim of a Benchy. It's a Benchy. It's just doing Benchy things. Just trying to remember who it was in the Voron Discord. It's like, oh yeah, this should be easy. This will be a lot easier than Ultim. Ultim, we at least got to stick to the bed. Ultim, things were working until the front fell off. See if this works. I know the front is not supposed to fall off. What's the reading on the hydrometer? I don't know. I don't have one. Okay, here we go again. If you can't get it working, you can always try Clipper on the Mark 3S. Oh. Do you have any acetone? No, I gotta go buy acetone. I'm all out of acetone. I just haven't gotten around to hitting up the crappy tires so I can buy some more. This is gonna work. I hope so. I'm hoping this works. Purge line stuck. And this is sticking. I think we're... ooh. It's working. Oh shit. It's sticking. What changed? We put glue stick down. I put down some just shitty old glue stick that came with like the Prusa Mark III. Blobs of filament caught the line. Did it? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, it's just the one blob is just sticking there. No, it's just one. It's just that one little blob sticking there, and I think it's skipping it. Yeah, we're okay. I think we're okay. We're okay. That was the purge line. We're good. I think we're good. We're printing with a skirt. We are printing with a skirt. I'm taking all the help I can get. We are printing with a skirt. So you're seeing two lines. You're seeing two lines. The inner line is the actual skirt. The outer line is just like or sorry, that's a skirt and that's the brim. So that's why I see two lines. I'm using skirt and brim. Why? Because why not? Yeah, skirt caught the blob. Yep. Ooh. Ooh, there is a lot of sales going on gamer subs right now. So the joke is with the gamer subs thing, I drink gamer subs because I don't drink pop, for those wondering. I fired up the Twitch account so we can do video games, so I can get a gamer subs. Apparently you can just sign up to be a partner with gamer subs. You just sign up. So I'm gonna sign up and see if I can get a gamer sub sponsorship, because fuck it, why not? I like the stuff. What's the chamber chip, Jeremy? Hot. I don't actually have a chamber. I have a thermistor in the chamber that's reading 45 Celsius. The thing is, I don't even know what kind of thermistor it is. It's like a generic Beta 3950 that I bought like 6 years ago on AliExpress that I just kind of shoved in there. It's like sitting on the back wall somewhere. Yeah. Leverage a 3D printing channel with gamers. Exactly. Neuro Gamer subs Afflink when. Hey, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I mean, hey, today's Black Friday. If I was a proper content creator, I would be filling all our social medias with spam with affiliate links. Like, come on. I'm a bad content creator. Check out my affiliate links. Link in the description. What? I'm not spamming them on my Twitter and on my community pages. Or I did. Dang it! I should have put a video out. That's what you got to do. You got to put a video out with nothing but, you know, shilling your affiliate links. Everyone does that. I got nothing against people that do it. I'm just making a joke. Add a cheap heater. I've got a heater. I've got a 500 watt heater in here already. It's called the bed. Why do I need more? Get some blowhole blast. Dude, the blowhole blast, womp womp, that shit's good. Right now, I'm down to like a little bit of a tub of like emotional damage. I'm all out of blowhole blast. I'm all out of brand risk. I'm down to like a little bit of emotional damage, and that's it. I gotta stock up. Get a PTC heater. Well, actually, I don't think this is a PTC heater. This is a Revo high temp, by the way. For those wondering, the hot end, it's a Revo high temp. And look how stable that bitch is. E3D, he makes you good shit. What do I think about the FL Sun T1 Nero? John, I think the exact same as everyone else. I've got no flipping clue because nobody has one yet. They're sending me one. They reached out to me. I said I'll take one, so they're sending me one. Oh, now I gotta wait for the text. Oh, this is gonna be the sketchy part because it's gotta do all that text. I hope it sticks. It looks like it's sticking. Nobody has one, so I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. Will it be a good printer? I'm hoping they have a really Gucci one. Like there's the T1. I'm hoping that's the one they send me because that's the one I'm actually interested in. The other one just looks like a better V400 maybe. I saw a Delta printer and asked why. Delta does have advantage. There is advantages to the Delta motion system. Don't get me wrong. But a V2 does everything a Delta does but better. Also, I'm super paranoid and I'm watching the nozzle for any look of wobble. Also, I'm sorry I don't have a better camera for you guys for this setup. Like, I don't even want to risk opening the door right now. Glue stick and swearing. Yes, that's how we got it to stick. Just how cool it looks. You can't replicate that with Corks. I don't know. A V2 looks pretty cool when it's doing its thing. Can I move chat? I can't actually, because this overlay is actually, like, you can see it here. I'm moving it around. This overlay is a single unit. It's a single baked-in unit. So like I could do that, but then we lose. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do that for this video, whatever. So if you donate money to the stream, you don't get a pop-up. Well, actually, you still get the pop-up. You just, your name won't pop on the bottom. There we go. Here, I'll move you over here. It'll make me a bit bigger. There we go. Ooh. There we go. There we go. That's a bit more fitting. Just mirror it. Yeah, just mirror it. And just read everything backwards. It hasn't lifted. I could see it. I could see it on here. It hasn't lifted. Although we might be building up some blobbage on that. It looks okay. Oh, well, there goes the skirt. There goes the skirt. Oh, there it goes. Shit. Crap. Pause. Drop the bed. Drop that. Turn that off. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So are we gonna try the brim now? I guess we're gonna try the brim now. Because that actually stuck pretty good. Okay, let's try the brim. Let's try the brim. Or correction, the raft. Let's try the raft. First floor, first layers. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Drop all speeds to 5 millimeters a second. I could do that. Why pekk? Why not? Somebody sent me a spool of stuff to try and we're giving it a try. So we're gonna try with a raft now. See how that goes. See if a raft helps at all. And what I'll do is I'll just drop the speeds right down when we start. What's wrong with painter's tape? I don't think painter's tape will work at these temperatures. The last time I printed with a raft was we were printing on the Tico. Wow, that camera fell over. Hi, you fell over. So we got this. I mean, I don't know about you. That first layer looks pretty, that first layer is pretty smooth and even. Why do you keep falling over, you stupid thing? Okay, you come up there. Oh God. 1 second. There we go. What is ABS? Okay, why not stream the Clipper camera? It's not as good. It's not as good. It's a shitty camera. This is a better camera. ABS fluid. Oh, what you do is you take some acetone, you dissolve ABS in it, so you basically make like a sludge, and you brush that on your bed when it's cold, and it basically, it's a layer of ABS directly on your bed, and a lot of stuff sticks to ABS, so it's called an ABS slurry. And it was a common bed prep technique back in the day before like PI and whatnot. But it's a better view. The problem is you can't see anything. It's not oh no, it's sticking now. You think the heatsink fan is blowing on the part? Maybe a little. Yeah, it's not sticking again. Shoot. Okay, 1 second. Pause. Stop. Now is time for swearing. Piece of fuck. Yeah, that's right. Touch the bed. It's hot. I have a spare, somewhat empty bottle of Vision Miner. Okay, Pula. Did I wash the bed? Well, the bed is just glue. We're just throwing as much glue on the bed. Hopefully this isn't the drive-away turkey. I didn't see any videos of turkey exploding over the week or yesterday, so I'm assuming most people didn't. But if you guys want to see things get burned, y'all been following this with Casetify and dbrand. you want some hot drama. Casetify, which is like another $1 billion somehow phone case company, it was copying designs from dbrand, and dbrand and jerry rig everything like full on put them on blast, called them out, and not like social media with like content creators where it's like, hey, I'm calling you. No, they're like, yeah, no, we're suing your ass. Like, lawyers are on their way. We've already been served. We're suing you. We're not playing around. Yeah, go watch the Jerry Rig Everything video on it. It's some spicy drama. And I wouldn't even call it drama. It's straight up legal, like, thing. The thing is, though, D-Brand, for those that don't know, is actually a Canadian company. They're out of Toronto. Found that out yesterday. But Casetify is based out of Hong Kong. So how, it's like, you know, how's that going to work? It's like, remember when Slice tried to go after Triangle Labs, and it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's overseas. Okay. So here we go again. So the purge line sticks. The speed at the purge line sticks. Jerry is some dude. The way he talks, like, it took me a while to get into Jerry Rig Everything's content because of his, like, the way he talks, like just the way his speech flows and whatnot. It just took me a while to get used to it. But watching that video scared me. You done goofed when Agent 47 is gonna sue your ass. Like, you done goofed. You done messed up now, AA Run. The ooze is killing you, though. It's not staying on the purge line. I know. I'm gonna try and catch it here, actually. Okay. There shouldn't be ooze. There shouldn't be ooze. I think I got the ooze. Okay. It really sucks because my garage floor is nowhere near even. Okay, there we go. No ooze. No ooze. Ivan ooze? Is it Ivan ooze? There's like that one little piece right there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, this is a good camera angle. I moved it back a bit so you guys got a better camera angle. Totally. I totally moved it back. A nozzle brush install stream. This printer might actually benefit from a nozzle brush. I actually don't run nozzle brushes on any of my printers. This one might get one. I think the Benchy is a millimeter to take off the text if that's what's screwed up. Actually, well, I kind of want, well, we're going to try a raft. We're gonna try a raft. Who's the guy in the photo up top? He's just making sure the front doesn't fall off. Yeah, he's just making sure the front doesn't fall off. That's all he's doing. Very important job. So far the front hasn't. Well, what I'm thinking is at some point I am gonna have to like make sure the tool head is solid still. So I want to get some print time on this, hopefully. Even if we get a really shitty Benchy, I want to get something so I can verify that the front doesn't fall off when I print at these temperatures. Because this printer doing this kind of thing is like the only thing I don't trust. Like all my other printers, I have no problem running them when I'm not home. This one, doing this stuff, I only run when I'm in here. Because it's just like so much of a risk that something can happen. What's it doing? Oh, it's printing that. Okay. I can't remember the last time I printed with a raft. Proof shoot and well, it's funny. You can't see it, but I put the VZ-Bot, or correction, the VZ-Bot. The VZ-Bot 330 is now on the shelf. I put it where the Trident was, and I took the Trident down. There was so much bamboo poops back there. I completely forgot about all the bamboo poops that fell down. So like, no joke, I've got like bamboo poops everywhere. I should probably put a box back there. I kind of just let it fell behind. I just made it a Future Taylor problem, and now I'm Future Taylor. And now the bamboo has been pooping back there for a couple months, and it's a bit of a mess. Rafts are great for high temp, no uneven first layers and lifting. That is true. There is the advantage to rafts. It's just think though, right now, this tool head has a block of metal in it that's 390 degrees Celsius, and it's hovering over another block of metal or chunk of metal that's 120 Celsius. Just think how much temperature is like just being blasted in this area right now. Make sure the filament's feeding good, not jamming. Oh yeah, we're good. Luckily the humidity in here actually, right now the humidity in this room is only 36%. That ain't bad. Is the cooling fan on? No, the part cooling fan's off. Part cooling fan is off. This fan, the bottom fan, is the heatsink fan. Top fan's off. What happened to the rat rig? Rockin' high temp printer. Oh, it's right here. You can see part of it right here. I wouldn't use it. It's too big of a chamber for a high temp printer, and it's not insulated. Like if I were to go through and insulate it fully, yeah, it'd be a pretty good printer. But I pretty much only use it for like smaller, quick prints because it's got a 0.6 nozzle in it. So it's my bracket machine. That's what I kind of use it for, is I use it if I need to print like a bracket or like something that just needs to be like a generic shape, quick and fast. That's what I use the rat rig for. Will the rails warp in this heat? Hopefully not. I mean, they're steel. A high temp V0 with the external mode. If I was gonna do a high temp printer, it wouldn't be belted. Like it would be all ball screws. It would be basically the be hard to do. But basically I wouldn't want anything that, if I was doing a high temp printer, I would want nothing in it that has slack. Like anything that bounds or has recoil like belts do, I wouldn't want in a high temp printer. Like an actual, like actively heated high temp printer. Get in there. I can't even see what it's doing between the reflections and everything. The belts are, these are high temp belts. For the record, these are high temp belts. These are high temp belts with high temp motors, or high temp rated motors. What insulation? Reflectex. So it's insulated in bubble wrap. It's the same kind of stuff I got to buy a couple rolls of to do my garage door, actually. But it's Reflectex. It's basically bubble pop with aluminum insulation. So it's only got like an R value of 1 or 2, but it's really good at keeping like the heat inside a chamber because you can like wrap up the entire printer with it essentially. Get a Pantheon. I would love a Pantheon. Actually, I just want to go to Pantheon and build a printer there. I just want to spend a weekend at Pantheon and build one of their printers. That's what I want to do. Pantheon is the ball screw company from Canada. You probably couldn't remember the name. Boris. I know the Pantheon guys. I've spoken to them many times. I wouldn't say we're friends, but we're business acquaintances. Okay, I'm getting ready to drop the speed down. Is it actually printing or is it jammed? I might be too close to the bed. I think it's printing. Well, we'll see. No, it's printing. We're good, I think. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. I am going to drop that speed down a bit to like 50%. What material 3D printed parts Toasty are made of? Toasty is a bit of a mix. It is mostly glass or carbon fiber nylon. There is some carbon fiber polycarbonate. And then also the blue is high temperature glass filled nylon. So it's 25% glass filled nylon and it's high temperature nylon. Yeah. First Pantheon I've seen on a 3D printing channel. Who has a Pantheon? In Zach's last video. Oh. Zach Friedman? He's got a Pantheon? How the heck did he get a Pantheon? I know Hacksmith has a Pantheon. Oh, the first Pantheon that somebody shot. Oh no, there's a bunch of people that have bought Pantheons, but in terms of YouTubers having one, I guess Zach got one. Yeah, good for him. How did he get one? Did they give him it or did he buy it? I mean, good. I don't care either way, but. Did he do a video on it or he just has it? I think he just has it. Yeah, I think he did a video on it. Okay, so now we're actually printing the Benchy, by the way. Oh, I keep forgetting. I have, oh no, G-code viewer, there we go. I keep forgetting, I have a G-code viewer on here. Current file. Enable tracking, yeah, there we go. High temp printing, what are your thoughts on Second's approach to the issue? I'll be honest, I have a Second. Have they done a new machine? I think they have a new machine. I have one of their machines. I think I have the Cube. Yeah, I have the Cube. I built the Cube last year. It is a very, how do I word this? I'm not saying it's a bad machine. It's just the way the Second is feels like a machine from like 5-10 years ago. Like, it just feels like a very old way of doing printers. Yeah. What are we printing with? We're printing with pekk. We're printing with pekk, which is an engineering grade material. Any magnetos in the wild yet? No, they are building them though. I've seen pictures and video of them being built, so they are on their way to making them. They have started the production of them. So, oh, that's looking much better. Oh yeah, that's looking much better. Raft was a good idea. What's the difference between pekk-a and pekk? Sir Gnome? That's a good question. 3DX website has a lot of information, and I'm sure it's on there somewhere, because I don't know. I don't know. The A. Amorphous and crystalline. Okay, there you go. Because I knew there was two different types. I just didn't know what the difference was between the two. It is windy out there. Oh my God, I can hear the wind. It is nuts out there right now. Let's see the seal between. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a gasket between the panels and the frame, and all the panels on this are ACM, by the way. How hot is the chamber? No idea. No idea. I have a shitty thermistor in there that I don't know if it's accurate. It's not PID tuned at all. It's saying 47, but I don't trust it. You can see the thermistor is just kind of sitting here, just taped to the back wall. So I don't trust this because this temperature back here is not like the temperature where the print is. So it's obviously hotter than 50 in here. Like the fact that I can put my hand on here and it's warm. Ready to take ADC, so if your chamber, yeah, okay. Everyone, so many people were concerned about the magneto and the magnets. The kind of stuff you're printing on that printer, you're not printing high temp. That machine is not a high temp machine. You shouldn't have to worry about the magnets. Are rated at 80. Like that's their like MSDS rating is they are rated to 80. It doesn't mean as soon as it hits 80 they fail. It's just beyond 80 they can't be guaranteed anymore. So that machine is not going to get to 80. That machine is just a really good like ABS, PETG, nylon, polycarbonate type machine. You're not printing stuff on that machine that's going to get that high. A chamber thermistor to a bed heater. I don't know. What exactly is pekk? Polyethyl ketone, I believe. It's an engineering grade plastic that's really strong. Do you not have an infrared thermometer? I do, but the infrared thermometer can't read through the panels, and I don't want to open the door. What temperature chamber do you need for PC? Enclosed. The majority of filaments do not require a chamber heater. If your printer is enclosed, and by enclosed I mean enclosed as well as a stock boron. If your printer is as enclosed as a stock boron and your bed, you let the bed heat up the chamber a bit before you start the print, you should be able to print pretty much anything but the engineering stuff. Now you don't open the door. Yeah, now I'm not opening the door. Because we're actually like doing proper printing. So the filament is low carb. Exactly, it's good for you. It's got all the muscle, all the nutrients a growing body needs. Ugh. I probably shouldn't be leaving that there. I gotta bring that in. I gotta remember to bring the camera in soon. Our Stratasys at work prints pure polycarbonate 145. Yeah, a lot of those like really high-end machines that print like Ultim and whatnot, they don't even have a heated bed. they just heat the entire chamber up to like 150 degrees Celsius. So everything inside the chamber is at 150. So you don't need a bed heater when the entire thing is an oven. PC doesn't need a heated chamber, just stable environment chamber to print, no fluctuations, kind of like, hey, yeah, same thing. Like a little bit of heat does help polycarbonate, I find. Like having a warm chamber does help. Any plastic, you essentially want to keep it at its temperature. You want it to cool as a hot single unit. The problem is you also want good print quality, so you're going to want to cool it. How long will this Benchy take? Probably till the end of stream. Probably till the end of stream. We're streaming until 2. Most polycarbonates have chambers of 100C. Oh, I printed polycarbonate with like a 40-degree chamber. It's fine. Especially if you get one of the nice forgiving ones. Why is a roll of pekk so much money? Holy hell. Engineering grade plastic. Welcome to the world of not being cheap. Oh, here you go. Oh, you want some Ultim 1010? That's only 68. Oh, here you go. Obsidian glass filled fiber alternative to Markforged Onyx X. So this is 1 kilogram for 130. That's a good value. We got some pekk. That's a ceramics material. Is using Arkema's Kepston pekk, is 15% high purity aluminum oxide. Was specifically designed for use in industries such as aerospace and semiconductors. It is $450 for 500 grams. Hi, welcome to engineering grade stuff. And you know what's funny? For the people that buy that, that's a normal price. Remember, you are not the entire market. This is whenever like people in 3D printing are like, oh my God, that's so expensive. Like Revo High Temp. This has Revo High Temp in it. Revo High Temp's not a cheap system. But for those that actually will utilize Revo High Temp to its fullest, yeah, that's a normal price. Like that's the cost. Go look up how much an actual proper CNC machine is, or a Makino arm, or a KUKA arm, or anything engineering grade. Or just look up how much PLCs cost. Just look up how much the electronics cost to run proper machines. Like, people that get into this hobby just straight into the hobby and don't have like a... I spoke about this on the member stream yesterday. People that come into this hobby, like somebody like me who comes from a background with tool and mold making, working in a tool shop next to multi-$100,000 CNC machines, building $1 million tools and whatnot. And then you get into 3D printing, you're like, oh my God, everything's cheap and chintzy. And then if you just get into 3D printing and then you see something that's expensive, you're like, oh my God, why is that so much? And it's like, no, it's not that that is so much. It's that this is that cheap and chintzy. If this comes out looking presentable, I'm going to be blown away. Although, knowing my luck, it's probably under extruded or over extruded or bubbly, or actually, you know, that's looking like a Benchy. So now we just hope the front don't fall. Ooh, okay, that's a travel move. Okay, I don't want it moving that fast. Hobby grade versus industrial. Yeah, like there's. We are not the entire ecosystem. Remember that, folks. Remember, a lot of these companies don't even put a price. For a lot of this stuff, it's call for quote. You know your pocketbook's gonna hurt if it says call for quote. Also, holy hell, we have 600 people here. Hi everyone. Welcome to my stream. If you're new here, somehow we have 600 people here. Hi. I don't normally look at my stats while I'm streaming. I just happen to look up and see it's 606 people. So everyone, hi everyone. If you're new here, say hi in chat. Don't forget to like the smash button and follow and sub and all that. Do the things that YouTube people need you to do. Yeah, we need 60 more people here. How do I have 600 people here on a random Friday stream where we're just printing? It's a print and chill stream. All we're doing is bumbling our way through printing pekk. Oh, you know what? A bunch of you are on aren't you all? You're all on holiday today, aren't you? That's what it is. Y'all are on holiday today. Black Friday, everyone home. That's right. Everyone's at home. That's right. I completely forgot about that. Y'all Americans got the day off to do American things like buy stuff. Forgot everyone had the day off work. Rico Shami gifted a membership. Cheers. Blessed by the algo. All hail the algo. There, now you have one extra person. Sex barns. Yeah, I'm surprised the sex bots aren't here yet. Considering the title of the stream, I'm surprised the sex bots aren't here. Consume turkey. I had, last night, I had a bacon chicken wrap. I made bacon chicken wraps last night. Wayne gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Dave, workshop. I'm actually working today. Sure you are, Dave. Working. Well, hey, if you're new here, this is kind of what we do on this channel. We do multiple streams a week where we just kind of faff about with 3D printers and other related technology, where we build stuff and whatnot and try random things. So today, we're printing pekk, which for those that are like don't know what pekk is, think Ultim, but like the easier version of Ultim, or pekk, one of those crazy engineering grade plastics for 3D printing that requires a hot end at 390 degrees Celsius. Which I'm actually surprising it's holding so well. It's actually holding really well. Printing at 380. Like, look at that. That's actually coming along pretty good. I'm really not complaining. In a 200 degree chamber. Well, this box ain't 200 degrees, unfortunately. That front's creeping up. No, it doesn't look like it. Not really. Marcel gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers, appreciate it. So yeah, so hey, if you're new here, don't forget every stream we give away a spool of Polymaker filament. Link in the video description. So enter for your chance to win some Polymaker filament. We'll do the draw around 2 o'clock. And then also, if you want to help support the channel, content I create, things I do, check out the links in the description. Affiliate links don't cost you anything extra, go a long way in supporting the channel. And it's Black Friday, so a bunch of them are probably doing sales right now. I haven't bothered to really look it up, but there's sales. Use the affiliate links, don't cost you anything extra, help the channel. Or if you want to help the channel directly, the content I create, the things I do, consider becoming a channel member, Patreon supporter, or gifting some memberships to others. It goes a long way. The front has not fallen off yet. Correct. I am keeping my eye on the tool head, because remember the last time you guys had me like talking about something and the front had fallen off and made a complete mess for a good 30 seconds before I realized it? Yeah, this is not a speed Benchy. We're running slow and I'm running at 50% speed. I'm running slow. Because I really don't want this to fall apart on me this time. We had fun watching the dancing tool. I'm surprised this is working as good as it's working. It's going slow. It is going slow. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather it go slow and finish than go fast and fail. Because like, what? If you're actually wondering what we're printing, this is what it is: Carbon X pekk-a CF plus CF. So it's Carbon X pekk CF15 ultra polymer is made of pekk-a. So that's a 60-40 copolymer of stuff, and 15% high modulus shot carbon fiber. The polymer is used in a variety of high-end applications where exceptional thermal, mechanical, chemical resistance. So we have 250 grams of this stuff to play with. Recommends a heated chamber of 140. Yeah, no. A 0.4 nozzle that's hardened, 120 bed. So we're printing with a 380 nozzle on 120 bed in an unheated but warm insulated chamber. Layer height 0.25. We're going with 0.2. We're using glue stick. Also drying specs. It recommends dry for 120 C for 4 hours. I'm hoping overnight at 70 was good enough. Breakaway supports. It supports. But yeah, so for those wondering, the glass transition temperature is 150. Or was it 160, 150, and like it falls apart at 300. Or it melts at 300. It's flame resistant, so that's good. So yeah, probably should have printed actually with thicker layers. This actually probably would have been better with thicker layers than 0.2, but also it's on a bench. My printer's on a bench. It's a toolbox, so it moves. That's what that moving is. Print a high temp nylon tool head and you'd be able to print a pekk tool head, then print the pekk tool head when you could. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep upgrading the parts on this tool head. Although I am gonna have to check to make sure, yeah, how hot does the Bambo X1E chamber allow? I think 60. The problem with, okay, the X1E chamber heater, I don't think is meant to keep the chamber, it's to make up for the fact that the chamber isn't enclosed. It's surrounded, but I mean, like, if you have an X1, you could put your hand through the printer because you have in the back, you got like the vent, you got the poop chute. The machine is not sealed and it's not really insulated at all. So you have to put that chamber heater in there just to keep the chamber, it's gonna bleed heat. That chamber heater is gonna run nonstop to keep that chamber warm. Randy, gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers, appreciate it. Like, the Bamboo X1, I think mine gets to like the mid 40s out here, just normally. Whereas all my Vorons sit in the 50s, just with the panels, and this gets higher. This does get up to 70. I did check it once, it will get up to 70. That's just off the bed heater and the insulation. I don't even have a chamber heater in here. It just gets hot. Thing is, it takes a while though. That's the only downside because it just goes off the bed. So. You get your X1 to 60 easily. Then what does the chamber heater on the X1E then just keeps the air hot? Because that's, I don't know. It just, that machine would need a full proper redesign in my opinion to be a properly high temp machine. Daniel, $10. Cheers. A donation to compensate for the purge test. Thank you. Well, let's see, calculator. Okay, so let's see. So it's 250 grams. So it's what, $85 divided by 250 grams. So that's what, it's 34 cents a gram. Is that right? So it's 34 cents a gram for this filament. And this Benchy is 10 grams, or actually, how much is the Benchy weigh? 10 grams. Really? It's only 10 grams in a Benchy? Eh. Should stick a 2-bar heater in there. I'm trying not to. The whole point of Toasty Boy, is a higher temp printer, not a high temp printer. I built this machine specifically to do the printing of materials that you normally don't print. So, oh wow, this frame is hot. How do I get do I have a temperature, an IR? Let me go get my IR camera, or my IR temperature thingy. It's downstairs, I think. I don't think I brought it out here, because the metal on this frame is hot. I'm gonna be back in 1 second. Nope. I looked. I thought I had one. Like, here. I'm just gonna put this on top. See how hot that gets. Yeah, I thought I had. I have one. I don't know where it's at though. So how do I get a temperature reading of this? Because this actual frame is hot. How much does the aluminum frame transfer heat? The thing is, it radiates heat. So it heats up and then it radiates the heat out. Like, honestly, the plan was I was gonna actually use the Reflectex and make another blanket to go over the machine to insulate it even more. I just never got to that point. Would you put high temp Revo in a V02? It'd be a waste. Why do you need, okay. What do you need the high temp Revo for? What are you printing? What are you printing? Because you need high temp Revo if you need to go over 300. What are you printing that you need to go over 300 for? Or a small grow tent? I could. I'm not worried. I'm not too worried. That's actually looking pretty decent. That's actually looking pretty good. It's a slow Benchy. Let's be honest, it's a slow Benchy. But it is a peak Benchy, pekk Benchy. Are the LEDs rated? These are the cheapest LEDs you can buy in the machine right now. Slow boat. It is a slow boat. It's also a very expensive boat, but it is a slow boat. The fact that all E3D items are on sale. Well, if E3D stuff's on sale right now, make sure you use my affiliate link in the description. I believe I have an E3D affiliate in there. Oh, I never put a tweet out that I'm live. Shoot, I gotta do that. There we go. Is it a tweet on? It's a tweet. Anyone who does the what's Twitter? You're the equivalent of the old person at a grocery store saying, "Be careful with the money. I just printed it." If you enter the price per kilo in an Orca, it will tell you the price for the print. Too many monies. That's what it is. You want to know what it is? It's too many monies. Didn't ring up. It must be free. Oh God. I used to work at a grocery store. I worked at a grocery store. I college, through most of my high school, into college, and then after college for a little bit too. I worked in a grocery store, and yeah, no. Service industry is cancer. F that. Nope. Nope. Should print the tool head out. Well, here's the thing. If this actually works and everything stays together, after the boat's done, I'm going to check the tool head for any potential damage. And then we'll see about printing stuff, because we actually have to get this actually printing properly. That's the thing. Printing a single print demo is not mass producing Voron parts. There's a difference. Have I played with full control generate G-code? I have not, because I really don't need it. If I played with it, it would be to show it off. But like, the problem with full control is it's a tech demo. What am I going to do with it that's actually like a practical like a thing I would actually use it for, other than just demoing the product? Because it's like, okay, cool, I can print that ball on the stick, and I can print some cool over things. But it doesn't like ingest a file. Like, I can't design something in CAD and use full control for whatever. It's a cool little demo, but I don't know. So I haven't really played with it. That's why. With the heat, aren't you worried about motor temp? Nope, not really. They're high temp rated motors. The chamber isn't getting to 100°C. I'm not worried about motors. The G-code's made with Python. It's not a slicer. Yeah, so it's cool for making demos. It's a trade show demo thing. It's like the printers that are more than like the 3-axis or the 4-axis and 5-axis 3D printers. Until we actually have a slicer that can use those machines, they're tech demos. They look cool, but they're tech demos. They're not practical. Like Brandon builds, he built a V0 with a bed on it that rotates, so it can do 5-axis printing. But it's not a practical machine because I can't just load up a slicer, load a Benchy, and hit slice. It requires like fully manually stitched together G-code for it to work. Will the Benchy float now? No, but it won't catch fire. Actually, the Benchy will float. It'll just float upside down. If Benchies float, they just don't float upright. They just kind of flip. Because they're not balanced. But this stuff's fire resistant, so we should be okay. Any thoughts on Bamboo Lab hotend mod for 2.4? Almost a revo for a third of the cost. Go for it. A bunch of people use them in V0s. The hotend for the bamboos work pretty good in a V0. I don't like calling them high flow. They are higher flow hotends. So if you're comparing it to like a stock revo, it's a little bit more, but not quite as much as high flow revo, I believe. They are a cheap hotend. The only downside with the hotend is you pretty much have to replace the hotend and the heatsink if you want to do a nozzle swap. So if you only are ever going to run a 0.4 nozzle in your system, go for it. But just be aware you can't easily change nozzle sizes on it. You have to pretty much take apart the tool head and replace like the whole assembly, if I remember correctly. Why are we printing so slow? Because this is 34 cents a gram pekk. And it's got no part cooling either. I could probably bump the speeds up a bit. I just don't trust it. Like, I don't know how fast. Does this say print speeds in it? That's what I want to know. Does this actually have print speeds in it? Like, it doesn't say anything about speed. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about speed. So I don't know how fast I should be printing this. Considering it's an expensive high-end engineering plastic, I'm assuming slow. I mean, here, we'll just turn the music off. How fast are these guys printing it? Okay, is that real time? No, that's not real time. Okay, I'm sorry. I just watched that video. I'm recording the video. I'm recording the video for 3DX Tech about their product. Like, power, precision, affordability. Moving the camera around, Dutch angles. My brother in Christ, just show me the thing printing. It does look like it can move, but that's Ultim. So. At around 70 millimeters. Okay, I'm gonna bump the speeds. Right now I'm printing at 20 millimeters a second for the infill. So I'll bump it up a bit. What is 75% speed? Okay, we'll go to 75% speed. Are all your Voron parts printing in ABS ASA still find higher temperature temps than 70? On this machine isn't all ABS and ASA. It's all PC nylon or nylon in here, and some of it's high temperature nylon. So it's all polycarbonate or nylon in this machine. All my other Vorons are all ABS ASA, and it's never been an issue. Enclosed. Yeah, looking like a damn good Benchy, I'm not gonna lie. Does Orca have a profile for this filament? No, it does not. Basically, I already had a profile made up for the high temperature nylon I was printing on this machine. And all I did was just play around with the speeds and feeds and temps and made this profile. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna save this profile right now. Save. There we go. Nylon creeping. There actually was a bit of nylon creeping on some of this, but it's been taken care of. Who needs cooling when you have carbon fiber? Exactly. Actually, let me get some B-roll here. I'm sorry you guys are gonna have a bad camera angle for a second. Wow, this is horrible at autofocus. Focus on the thing. Oh my god, you stupid camera. Why you keep dropping focus? Oh my god, what is going on with you? Focus on that. Whatever. You're gonna calibrate it for flow? Not really. I'm just running the default stuff, and it seems to be okay. Oop. Power bill's in. There we go. Yeah, this is actually coming along pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Was a skirt warp before? We're printing with a raft. So there's a skirt and then a raft. I'm actually surprised how good this is working. Holy shit. I mean, it's not perfect, but... Surface finish looks decent. It does, but also don't forget, it's carbon fiber. If you're printing stuff for internet points, print it in carbon fiber or print it in marble filament, because that hides all the defects and everything looks super uniform. Remember that. That's the trick for easy internet points. Just print it in marble filament or carbon fiber filament, and it'll look good. There's a hot on. The blue you see there right now is where did I put it? It's this stuff. It's Fadus Next PA GF25. So the blue filament that the part that actually holds the hot end is this stuff. So this is 25% glass fiber reinforced co-extrusion PA-HT, which is PA-HT is high temp nylon. So, oh, that's not a good camera view. Let's move you back over here. There we go. I keep forgetting today's Friday. Today's Friday. It doesn't feel like Friday. Or print in 480p. What time is it? It's 1:20. When is this gonna finish? I don't know. I'm hoping this finishes on stream. No, this ain't gonna finish on stream. Because ESUN ABS Plus is not what it used to be. What do you think? Yeah, ESUN ABS Plus is not what it used to be. It used to be a lot better. It used to be a lot better. Where is no. No, shoot. I'll look after. Try to find somebody. What do you think about hyper ABS? No idea what that is. I'm jet lagged. I don't know date times. Oh, did you just fly back to Europe? Because you were in the US for a bit, weren't you? Is Sparta 3D's ABS still good? Yeah, I like Sparta 3D stuff. I've been using their stuff for a bit now, and I like it. Still faster. No, this is slower than the Mark III. I run my Prusa Mark III with the Mark IV profile. It prints just fine. Acetone on your hands and eating a turkey sandwich makes them taste funny. That would do it. And I'm actually kind of hungry right now. Let me see if I've got prints in here that I want to eat, but I can't yet because I haven't gotten B-roll of them all yet. Do I have anything that is sacrificial? You know what? This Cali Cat will do. Yeah. I've got a failed chocolate Cali Cat that I'm gonna dispose of in a economical means. I don't know if I like the milk chocolate or the dark chocolate more from the Cocoa Press. Did I bite Joel's head off? No, and I'm not going to because he's huge. I've got two of them. I printed two Joels, one in white chocolate and one in the dark chocolate, so I could show the differences between the two chocolates because the dark chocolate prints better than the white. But it's a full 65 grams of chocolate. Like, they're like when you get remember when you're a kid, you get the giant chocolate Easter bunny? And you can't just eat that in one go. Steve, I'm a dark chocolate. I'm thinking I like the dark chocolate more. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, but let's be honest, it's not real dark chocolate because it's got the palm oil in it and whatnot. A full Joel. Yeah, like for those that are doubting don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you one of them here. Where's the good one here? I've got two of these. This is the mini Joel, and this is chocolate. This is printed entirely out of chocolate. So I don't want to eat them yet because I haven't recorded the B-roll of them yet. So I need to record the little B-roll thing. Where is it? Right there, right there. There we go. So back in the fridge you go. I've got so much chocolate in my fridge, it's ridiculous. How much infill? It's like 10 or 15% infill. What's the filament material you use for the hot end casing? Blue thing there holding the nozzle. That's the Fadis 25% glass-filled high-temperature nylon. So it's 25% glass-filled high-temperature nylon, and it's holding pretty good. The nozzle seems to not be falling off, so we're okay. How's the VZBot? Pretty good. I haven't used it a lot because I haven't needed to print anything big that's unenclosed, but I did do a bunch of like validation prints on it just to make sure it's working good. We will enclose it, but that'll be after Smurf. I got to print all the ducts and whatnot for the curtain air cooling. So I just wanted to get the VZBot built and up and running, run it for a bit, and then wrap it up. I just want to make sure everything works on it before I enclose it because there's a lot to that machine. So the Voron mods don't like high temp. So For those that don't know, the reason the Voron Discord has an official no chamber heater discussion talk is, I'm going to be honest, a bunch of y'all are dumb. It's simple as that. When you have a Discord of 50,000 people or however many bloody people are on it now, y'all are dumb. We have seen people wire up Vorons literally using 16 gauge wire. Where did I put it? Where is it? Where did I put it? I know I have some stuff. Where is it? I know I have some stuff. Let me go dig it. This stuff. Okay. This stuff. This is the kind of wire you find in your walls. It's 16 gauge, or actually this might be 14. No, it's 16 gauge. 16 gauge, single-stranded, single-core wire. I have seen people wire up their entire Voron with this. And it was like wire like this, like dirty wire that I'm pretty sure they pulled out of the wall, okay? I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. So yes, banning the discussion of attaching exposed heaters, mains heaters inside of a box of flammable material. Yeah, we're banning that shit because you want to do it, go do it elsewhere. Don't do it here because y'all are dumb. And I'm generalizing. Not, obviously not all of you are dumb, but all of you are dumb. With the amount of like bad things we've seen in builds over the years, it's just so much easier just to straight up be like, yeah, no, don't talk about it here. We don't want to be responsible. You can do it. There's nothing stopping you from putting a chamber heater in your Voron. Just don't talk about it on the Discord because we don't want to deal with the safety. There's the implications. It's like the 3D pew pew stuff. We don't allow that on the Voron Discord. Fun fact, a bunch of people on the Voron team are into that stuff and use their Vorons for it. It's just we don't want to deal with the hassle that having that as part of the community brings with it. So we just don't bother with it. There's already established communities for that kind of thing already. So go to those established communities and talk about it. Like, if you got Voron issues, go ahead, talk about it on the Voron issues. But if you got issues with your Voron not being able to print your FNG or what is it, FGC9 or whatever it is, bring it up on the FGC9 community pages. So, simple as that. It's just, we don't want to deal with it. There's already enough pages on the Voron Discord already. Ditto. Can we get a hint on the new release? What new release? You're printing us all with a wide brush. We're not dumb, at least not all. No, as I said, I'm being a generalist. You're not all dumb, but y'all dumb. The amount of stuff I have seen. New Voron? What new Voron? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the box that showed up at E3D? I know nothing. I see nothing. I know nothing. You want the skinny on the new release? It will happen in the future. Exactly. I mean, is the Smurf schedule out? I mean, you guys don't have to wait long. Let's be honest. You guys don't have to wait long. Let me pull it up here. Smurf. Where is? That's that. Where is the schedule? Where is the Smurf schedule? Apply Smurf blog. Blog? Well, apply for 2023. Sponsors. I still have the middle spot. At one point, there was a lot less people going, and I was right smack dab in the middle. And now I'm still in the middle. Me, Tom, and Steve are the Hollywood Square middle people. Oh, who else is coming now? Faux Hammer, Fulvi, Mellow Labs, Zachary 3D Prints, Pattern to Print, Solar Energy Engine. Cool. They have a schedule. Anyways, the schedule for Smurf, like literally the first thing on Saturday is a talk by Max, who's Russian Cat Food, the guy who founded Voron. I wonder what he's going to talk about. How hot is the nozzle? 380 degrees Celsius. That's hot. Actually, 1 second here. That. 1 second here. Browser. Panel. Call that. Okay, 1 second here. Boom. Cool. Alt. There you go. Nothing metal? No, it's printing pekk, which is a high temperature material. It's printing pekk. Tool head is ABS. No, it's high temperature glass filled nylon. You could print with solder. Probably could, actually. I mean, we've checked. This hotend does go to 500. We did verify that the E3D high temp Revo goes to 500. We did that. It goes to 500. No chocolate. This is actually, I'm joking. This is actually printing chocolate right now. It's pekk chocolate. It's got pecans in it or something. Is it going to give you buyer's remorse on your Magneto X? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Depends what you're looking to get out of your printer. I know perhaps those that have purchased or pre-ordered the Orange Storm Giga might get a little antsy. Just in terms of, you know, capabilities when you build a printer that's large and actually build a good one. And think about what goes into building a large printer instead of just buying a long extrusions and building a normal printer, just big. But anyways. If it was a Voron CNC, it wouldn't be that big of a box. Because DIY CNCs usually don't have big in the Z. And that's a big box in the Z. How are the electronics insulated from the heat? They're in a backpack. So actually, the reason I used a V1 instead of a Trident or whatever is it's actually a smaller chamber on here. I can't open it up, obviously, but you can see from the, like if there's a box in the back, you can kind of see it back here. Not really. There's a backpack. So there's an internal backpack where the electronics are. So they have their own separate chamber. It's all insulated from the internal chamber. Because there's a backpack in here, there's less volume inside here as well that you have to heat up because the backpack's taking up some of it. And I got a little fan here blowing on the electronics. So the electronics are all in their own area and they're cooled and whatnot. So they're fine. It's an internal backpack. So unlike the VZ bots where the backpack's external, this is an internal backpack. So as like all Vorons, this machine is fully contained within its frame. And there is the high temp electronics, so the power supplies are underneath, but the actual like control boards in the backpack. V2400, it's not a V24. What kind of amperage is this thing pulling right now? A couple. 3, maybe 4. I don't know. I don't have a way to measure it. It's plugged directly into the wall. I don't have a way to measure the amperage. Can you look at the temps? The temps are right here on the screen. Here's your temps. Right there. There's your temps. The temps are on the screen right here. Right there. See? There's the temps. Don't trust the chamber temp though. The chamber temp is literally just a generic thermistor I shoved in there, and I don't think it's reading the right temp. I should add some fans under the bed. I did. No, not this one. What do you think the convection fan is? So I do have chamber fans under the bed. They're at the bottom back here. They're about back here, and they're blowing up. So what they do is they suck cold air from the bottom, and they blow it up to get heated up and create a circulation of where the bots. I don't know where the bots are at. We passed 669 viewers. Nice. I don't know how we have this many people here today. I gotta stream on American holidays more. We cooking dinner after the Benchy's done. I kind of want to try. Oh, clog. Why are you saying clog? F. Why are you saying F? Oh no. Oh, do we have a clog? Shit. We do have a clog. No! Damn it! Yep. Nope. It jammed. Shit. Nope. Ah, dang it. Yep. The filament broke. Dang it. What time are we at anyways? 1:34. Yeah, I gotta turn it off because I gotta purge the filament. I gotta stop this before it cooks. Yeah, we got an F. We got an F. That sucks. In there. Yeah. Okay, is that still on? Okay, let's see here. That is still on. Okay, so I should be able to extrude some filament here. I am not happy that this failed. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get this out. Oh. Oh, we're still good. We're still good. There we go. Oh, there's so much. Oh, okay, yeah, that's why. There's way too much friction on this. That's why. Way too much friction. Okay. Let's turn it all off. Cool down. Let's turn. There we go. There we go. Let that cool off. Hot plate, hot plate. Hot stuff coming through. All right. Yeah, there's too much friction on that. That sucks. That was actually looking real good too, damn it. Let that cool off for a bit. So we're not gonna try again. I think we'll try again if I stream tomorrow, because tomorrow is gonna be a crapshoot if I can stream or not. We'll try again tomorrow on this. I'm gonna leave this in the dehydrator overnight. Again, like just leave it in here all day and overnight. Just let it go. Because we won't be able to fire it up and get another print going today. I don't think we don't have the time. I gotta go pick up the little guy from school. Let that air out. But we did get the hull of a Benchy. And how's the brim come off? I guess this is a good way to resume the print. No, it skipped too many layers. Actually, that brim comes off pretty good. Like, not perfectly, but... So, if you're wondering... There's Pekk. Oh yeah, you're not breaking this. You're not breaking this. I should have printed, honestly, something like a generic test, like a test shape print, so we can actually like test the strength of it instead of printing a Benchy. But this is like, even the infill, like, look at the infill. That filament is wet. Yeah, it's a little bubbly. Like, you get a fuzzy texture to it if it's wet. It cracked it. Before we do that, let me get some pictures of it before I break it. Actually, let me put the bed back in. There we go. I mean, I'll be honest, this guy didn't have to do any work today, so we're happy. Yeah, you're not breaking that. You're not breaking that. Throwing that stuff, it's too light. And yeah, it broke like Ultim does, where it like shears. Like when you break this, it's not like it delaminates. It literally like, let me see if I can crack it. Like, it just kind of mushes. Yeah, like, okay, I broke the hull off, but actually trying to actually crush the Benchy. Like, for perspective, here's a PLA Benchy. Here's a Pekk Benchy. You're smashing it. Like, it doesn't like fall apart like a 3D printed part does. Like, it behaves like it's injection molded. It behaves like it's a single homogeneous piece. Like, even though like this should have been printed a lot harder for better layer adhesion, like, you have to, there we go, finally. And even then, it's still one piece. It just mushed. So yeah. So that's that. that was fun. We'll try again another day. If I do end up streaming tomorrow, we'll try tomorrow. If not, then we don't. I'm gonna go put this printer back on the shelf right now, actually. For now. So the glue stick worked. The glue stick worked. Straight down is also super tough. That is true. But what I actually should check right now, I turned the printer off. Okay. Stay open. I'll be damned. It's holding up. This is actually what the whole point of today was just to make sure that, you know, the thing didn't fall apart. That was literally today's plan, was just print on it enough of it being at temperature to make sure like everything's still okay. The screws might have creeped a little bit. So they've managed to loosen up about half a turn, or a little bit over a turn. That's still attached to the carriage. There's no gap back there. That's all good. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, the belt tension's still good. Yeah, maybe tighten that up a bit. On full rotation. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it held up a lot better than I thought it would. That held up a hell of a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. Where the electrons are in the backpack? Sure. Here, let me do that. So this is a Voron V 1.8. So this revision of the design is depreciated. The Trident replaced this. But if you're wondering how the electronics are on this, the high voltage stuff, so the power supplies are underneath. That's why it's a much shorter skirt. But on the back here, you have this, which it's held on with this side, I think, yeah. Okay, right. There's the electronics. Depreciate it. Yeah, depreciate it. There we go. So that's the Trident. Nice and simple. This is the guy. This is the front fell off guy. For those that don't know who this guy is, this is the guy from the front fell off meme. Because the last time we tried to print with this machine, the front fell off. This time it survived. Holy shit. The fan under the bed, what type, what many? Oh, they're just generic 4020s. You can see them down there. They're literally just old 4020s I had that I literally just double-sided taped. Like, don't, I hope you're not using this as instructions. This was a completely off-the-cuff, like, eyeballed build in terms of planning. Like, do those fans actually work as good? No, there's probably better setups. I didn't want to mount anything to the bed though, because of the temperatures. So I literally just stuck 2 fans there, and then they're just wired up and run at like, I think they're 12 volt. I think they're just 12 volt ones I found that I used a whatchamacallit for the voltage. Printer screens for annex. They're the same clips. Like, these are the not Annex panel clips, but they're the panel clips that Annex derived their clips from. They're the twist clips. Like there's multiple different designs of the twist clip. This I went with the screw-on ones for most of them though, just because of the they're tighter. Sure they're not 24? They might be. I don't know. Maybe I have the buck converter in there for the power. I don't know. This machine's like 2 years old, so I'm not sure. in your hole. There we go. There we go. That was fun. Did you guys have fun? That was fun. I'm surprised that worked half as well as it did, to be honest. I'm legit surprised that worked half as well as it did. Turn that to low. Oh, no, not that. There we go. Done a more industrial version of Boron with insulated chambers, AMS. Well, you're not going to use the AMS. Simple as that. The AMS is strictly an entirely bamboo thing. You can't use the AMS on anything but a bamboo. So you would have to use something like the Enraged Rabbit carrot feeder. You could use the Prusa MMU or the Trad Rack or whatever the heck the annex version of their multi-material is. But yeah. Did it melt the brackets? No. We printed a Benchy and then we beat it with a hammer. Well, we printed some of a Benchy, but it clogged up. I think what ended up happening is the spool got tangled in here and broke. That's what I'm thinking happened. Because it was too tight of a filament path, and it was, you could tell it wasn't happy. But we didn't break anything. Nothing broke. Heat sets came out. The heat sets came out last time. Last time we had some damage. So we're gonna do the giveaway in 10 minutes. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some filament from Polymaker, every stream we do a giveaway. This is a stream, so we're gonna do a giveaway in 10 minutes. So enter for your chance, link in the description. Do I still use the arc for? I do not. I don't do a lot of multicolor prints, and I've got the bamboo with the AMS for that, basically. Needs to be actively heated and dried. Well, it's in here, it's heating at 70, and there's like 10% humidity in that dryer or less, so. Is there a mod for the MMU3? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. You would have to get it working with Clipper. But you would have to use something like that. Like because the person originally was asking like an industrial Voron and using an AMS. You can't use the AMS on anything but bamboos. Like it only works on bamboos. So you can't use the AMS. That's what I was answering. So you have to use an alternative multi-material setup like the ERCFA or the MMU or Chameleon or whatever. So tip tuning. Tip tuning is super annoying. That's why bamboo does the wasteful yet more efficient method of just chopping the tip off, because it's just easier to deal with, especially on a commercial product. It makes more waste, but if you want to avoid it, get a tool changer. I legit saw a video 2 or 3 days ago of someone using an AMS on. Can you link it in the Discord? Because if they were using an AMS on a Voron, that means they hacked the AMS and rewrote the firmware on it, which means they breached Bamboo's network security, which if so, Grant would love to talk to that person. Now, it could also be they completely gutted it and rewired it up with a different controller board. If they did that, then I could see it. But like the stock AMS doesn't work on anything but bamboo machines because it's custom firmware. Comms from the using the 4.6. They could, but the problem is like you'd have to know all the commands and everything. Like it's, yeah, black box 5 tool changer when. An XL is looking more likely than that thing. Open AMS as a new controller. They have a, okay, do you have links for any of this? Is there info about it on the Discord? Ooh, I missed somebody. When was that at? Oh, that was at 1:30. Bigfoot printing. Voron is designed, not engineered, and you guys spread so much misinformation. I have to close the stream. So much bad info here. Ah, are you still in chat? At Bigfoot. Oh, you are still here. You are still here. Hi there. Where you at? Where you at? Bigfoot printing. Oh, you're still in chat. I thought you were closing the stream. I guess you're still here, Bigfoot. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Voron's not designed. It's just, you know, it's designed by engineers. I mean, isn't that I don't even get that. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, if anyone has any links to the AMS stuff, I'd be interested in that. Missing something. Oh, just somebody being quippy in chat. It's always fun. I mean, it's not an airport. If you don't like the content, you don't need to announce your departure. Let's see here. Open AMS. Okay, so that's a thing. Okay, it's a Discord. I'm not joining a Discord. I'm not joining a Discord. What's this? Oh God, Two Trees. Is Two Trees doing it too? Oh God, 1 second here. SK1. Ugh. Why? Why are you showing your bed could do that? I gotta go find the post I did a while ago. Where is it? Where is it? I could. Yeah. That stupid tool head. Everyone uses the stupid tool head for everything now. Ever since Bamboo came out with it, now everyone uses the same generic tool head design. You've got the good old big old blower up front, and then like everyone's using the same bloody tool head now. I'm not complaining. It's a decent design. It's just I love how all of a sudden everyone just dumped. Oh shit, we're not doing V-wheel bed flingers anymore. We're doing enclosed Core XY, and we're all going to use the exact same tool head design, everyone. That's what we're going to do. Stealth burner is better because it has 2 fans in the front. That's why. Chop exchange on Discord. Okay, let's see here. We're in Discord. Okay. Okay, so it does the cutter there, because there's a few different designs now for the cutter for the open source. So it cuts, does the retract. Well, I'll be damned. People have got their AMS working on Vorons. How? How? How did they do that? How? I don't want to join the Discord, but is there a GitHub page? Okay, so they do have the AMS working on non-AMS printers. So how though? Why don't you have a link here? Oh, this is an unlisted video, that's why. Someone wrote in Python, no poop chute. That's a problem. Like the Voron doesn't have a poop chute. So you're gonna have to purge into a bucket and clean it out. Did it not do any purge? Okay, so it retracts. And then here comes the new filament. That comes down into the tool head. It doesn't do a purge. It doesn't do a poop purge. It purges to a block. That's why the purge block is so big. That's why. So you're purging to a block. So you're purging to a block. That's how it's doing it. If anyone out there figured out how to get into the Bamboo Lab firmware to do some shenanigans, hit up Grant, 3D Musketeer, because he's looking into that. I got a feeling if somebody figured it out, and it's the only thing is I worry about Bamboo just going, yeah, no, software update, and now you can't do it anymore. That's kind of the problem with relying on a hack to do it, is you know, they can just put a software update and prevent you from doing it if it, depending on. Cutter? Yeah, there's a cutter in the tool head. There's already mods to put cutters in tool heads. Yeah, that's a common thing now. That's a thing now. Maybe just use the motion command. That's the thing. You would have to almost redesign it with all new electronics. Be honest, purging into a block. The problem is, it's same thing as purge to infill. It's still purge. It's still wasted material that's not doing anything. A Manta with an MP5 hiding in there. Well, that'd be a bit of a waste. You wouldn't need the MP5 because you would be using the Pi that's on the that's already in the printer. No Bamboo Lab firmware. Separate controller stepper on an extra board. So it basically is running its own hardware. So it's running completely analog. Or purged to a second model. It's still waste. Like, that's the thing. Whether it's purged inside the print, purged into a poop bucket, purged into a block, purged into another print that's gonna look like random colors, it's still waste. It's just in different forms. Is that how the AMS runs? No, the AMS does have its own firmware. The AMS actually has a controller board in it with its own like MCU and whatnot. There's no way around it. Yeah, that's the thing. To get if you don't want purge, you got to go tool head. That's why the Prusa XL is a superior machine in regards to tool changing than the AMS, because it's not a tool changer. The AMS is a good multicolor system. A tool changer is a good multi-material system. I really don't like people call these multicolor or multi-material systems. I know, even Prusa does it. They call it the MMU, the multi-material system. But let's be honest, for the most part, they're multicolor systems. You're not really running, you're not loading yourself flexible TPU, an ABS, and then a polycarbonate, and you're not printing all three at the same time in the same nozzle. You're not. You need a tool changer for something like that. So you're not printing your own shoes out of multi-materials. Check out Tap. I know about Tap Changer. Did, but it ripped it out. Okay, so it's reusing the hardware and not the electronics. Okay. But anyway, speaking of reusing stuff, I don't even know. That's a horrible segue to our sponsor, lptstore.com. Now let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. So copy all these. So again, stream tomorrow is a big maybe. I might just end up doing just a Twitch stream. It depends. Tomorrow is going to be a kind of a crapshoot because there will be no normal afternoon stream tomorrow. There might be though. Join the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, join the Discord and follow me on Twitter. You know, it's a shit site. It's the only social media I'm on. So follow me on Twitter, follow me on Discord, and I'll post an update if there will be a stream this weekend or not, and when exactly. And then next week there will be a stream on Tuesday. We're just gonna hang out because I gotta pack and get ready for Smurf. And then Wednesday I fly to England. I've got my plug. I've got my adapter plug. So we're good. That's all I need to go to England, right? Is that. And a passport, which is somewhere. Okay, let's do this giveaway. Somebody give me a number between 10 and 14. Why 10 and 14? I don't know. Just give me a number between 10 and 14. $12 works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's gonna be the blue line. It's gonna be that blue line right there. Yep. Yep, there it is. It's gonna be the blue line. Oh, wow. We might actually, it might, dang it. Nope. One of these days. But for today, it's Derek. So congratulations, Derek S, with a period. You have won yourself a spool of Polymaker filament. You'll get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament. So congratulations. Let me just make sure you know how to fill out a skill testing question. You do, congratulations. There we go. So yeah, so you get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament. So we're gonna call it there. This went a lot better than I thought. Unfortunately, we didn't get a complete Benchy out of it. We did have a jam. We'll try again another day, I guess. Maybe try something that isn't as complex as a Benchy. Try like just like a test piece instead. Or we go YOLO and go right to the Benchy. But we'll try again another day. But for now, I do got to end the stream. So it is Friday. Be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's a weekend. It's weekend time. Shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament that we gave away this stream and every stream. Links for them and more in the video description. Tons of links down there. It's Black Friday. There's probably holiday sales and whatnot, so use the affiliate links. Don't cost you anything extra. Go a long way in supporting the channel. And then for those that donate to the channel, gifted memberships to others, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create without your continued support. You make it all possible. For those that happen to be new here today, don't forget to like that smash button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out more fun stuff like this. And I can't remember who it was, but the person on the Discord who sent me this filament, cheers as well, because give me something to do today. So we're calling it there. I'm gonna go eat lunch real quick, and then I gotta pick up the little guy from school. So enjoy your weekend, be safe out there, wash your hands, and I will see you at some point. Goodbye.